Hello there, everyone. It's Lynn from Tinker Tarot. I'm here to do your March Cartomancy, which is reading the regular playing cards. I just want to smudge myself here first. My heart. I cleanse everything for the truth. That's what my object is. I'm looking for the truth always, right? So I can provide the truth for you. Um, and I smudge my cards every single time I use them. This is white sage that I'm using. If you're, you can use sweetgrass. Um, Maybe you use crystals or something like that. But this is what I use. Anyhow, let's get everything that we're gonna need out. You know what? I'm even gonna smudge. Oh, I was going to say, I'm even going to smudge my affirmations here. I forgot an affirmation for Pisces. Sorry about that, Pisces, if there's any Pisces out there listening. But I also want to say happy birthday. Happy birthday, Aries. Your birthday's coming right up soon. So very exciting. Okay, let's get all that out of the way and get to the business at hand, shall we? All right. So let me get your energy in there, Aries. March 15th to April 15th, it happens when it happens, right? For everybody, it's different too. Kind of got crazy hair today. All right, Aries, tell me for Aries. What does Aries need to know for March 15th and on 2023? Tell me for Aries. What do we need to know? It's birthday time, and we're coming in. Of course, Aries, this is every year for you, right? Your trip around the sun, right? And it's that door opening, that time, that eastern doorway where the sun rises, where spring things come back to life. So there are big opportunities coming for you, okay? Woo! Now, 7 of Hearts. You could be dealing with some sort of envy or jealousy right now in your life, Aries, okay? So this could be coming from yourself or could be coming from someone around you that maybe they're jealous of your good fortune or the new person you met or whatever, But anyway, there it is. Little bit of jealousy or envy. And sometimes, it's, not always a negative things because sometimes we bring people in our lives that we want to be more like, if they're very active and we want to be active, we start hanging out with active people, you know what I mean? So oops. Let's get them all dealt out for you here. There we go. So in the current energy, you have the Queen of Diamonds, the 5 of Clubs, and the 4 of Hearts. Looks to me, I'm going to tell you, it looks to me like someone is planning some sort of party or occasion, some big event, okay? It could be for this person or this person could be planning it. The Queen of Diamonds I usually see as the older woman. She's mature. She's over 50. She could have gray, white, or like a platinum hair. She could have green, uh, gray, or very, very pale blue eyes. But she's usually mature. She's usually well off. She's secure. And she gives good counsel. It's someone good to go to for advice, especially financial advice. But this person is either helping you or they're working on planning some sort of an occasion here. This is you're getting more work, and this is a nice gathering. Okay, so this is working, planning an event of some sort. Um, could be the event, could be for you. Anyway, coming in, you have the Eight of Diamonds, the Five of Hearts, and the Queen of Spades. I noticed there's another five right in the middle. So fives are also their growth and their change, right? Something's about to change, adjust. And it's about to just possibly in a family situation. I feel like a marker is going to be a marker of time or something like that is going to happen here. Could be an anniversary party, something like that, birthday anniversary. But anyway, it's a marker time, like 60th anniversary, or it's big like that. Um, but there is something definitely growing in the emotional department. Fives, this is a gain. I think that you're gaining some sort of gift. You could be getting something that means a lot to you, and I feel like in this case it's words. Someone's giving you credit or giving you support or giving you that validation that you really need, or you're giving it to this person. Okay, this either one of these queens or any of these people in the reading could be you have to decipher who you are. But this queen could have very dark eyes, very dark features. Um, but also, the Queen of Spades is known as single, not by choice. She's separated, widowed, or divorced. She sometimes can be hurt, still feeling pain, still injured in some way, and healing at a time of healing. She also could, and this could be male, of course, as well. Um, could carry a bit of a resentment chip on their shoulder, something like that. But it feels like you're giving, or I think you're giving encouragement, love. It's words of encouragement, words of validation, helping this person heal, their heart grow. You know what I mean? So in some ways, you're helping heal with someone. So. Above you, okay, you have, and above you is kind of what's on your mind, but could, like, we manifest a lot of what we're thinking, planning. Okay, and you have the Three of Hearts, the Ace of Diamonds, and the Nine of Clubs. So the Nine of Clubs is the workplace. It's the job site where we do our business. So this could be at your home. You could work for a company or an institution, but it looks like there could be some sort of new offer. There could be something that's cherry picked for you specifically, because this card is you and only you. Okay, this is with you in mind. Okay, this is a contract, an agreement, something like that. This is also a new beginning, right? This is a step forward into something new that you want. This could be where it says you and only you, something that you developed. It's something that you came up with, you invented, something like that. And you're getting, this is either a new stream of income, but I feel like it's a contract, an agreement, a promise in some way, for at the job location, wherever that may be. Okay, for you. You could have applied for this, but I feel like this is cherry picked for you, or had you in mind, or you created it yourself. Okay, you developed something here on your own. In your actual work pile, your ambitions and how you contribute to work or creative projects, you have the Five of Spades, the Jack of Hearts, and the Three of Spades. So this is interesting. Another five. Okay, change again. Now this five is a loss, this particular one. Okay, there's some sort of obstacle, and this could be in a friendship, it's definitely in a relationship, and it could be around work because this is the work pile, but it doesn't have to be at work. There could be a friendship that went wrong. Okay, something happened, you've lost this friendship, this relationship. Okay, and now there's an obstacle there. It may be, sometimes we have to eat crow and swallow our pride, so that, because I think this is someone that you love. You either love them, romantically, or this is a friend, someone you're very close to, you think a lot of. Um, and it could be a blue eyed person. Okay. But anyway, there's an obstacle at this time in this relationship. Okay. This obstacle, I'm going to tell you, Aries, and it depends on you. All right. Could last a three. This obstacle could last a 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, 3 years. So I'm not sure what the obstacle is, but it's one of those that it can be there as long as we let it. Okay, and I'm not putting all the responsibility on you, Aries. Maybe this person needs to eat crow. Who, I don't know, but I feel like this is an important relationship to you. So sorry about that. How others are seeing you or influencing you. You have the Nine of Diamonds, the Eight of Spades, and the King of Clubs. The King of Clubs, it could be a brown or hazel-eyed man, could be a woman too. This person usually has brown hair or dark hair. They're seen as the friend. The club suit is seen as the friend. And this particular person is very resourceful, industrious, very helpful, a good person, good ally to have on your side, and they know how to manifest. They're really good person to talk to when you're trying to figure out how to do something. Okay, they're problem solver. So anyway, it feels like to me like there's been words, okay, and these are harsh words. All right. I think the intention was not that. And it also, the words could be about someone's direction or ambition, the way you could be doing things, going about things. It also could have something to do with communication, definitely communication, because this is harsh communication. And I don't think it was intended to go the flow that way, but it turned out that way. Okay. And this is with a friend, right? So whoever is harsh, maybe you both are, I don't know, but I think this is something that can be worked out too. You just need to talk. But um there's that obstacle, and it could be pride, it could be jealousy, who knows. So in the foundation, you have the Two of Clubs and the last five. You got every single five, Aries. So everything is changing in your life, or has been changing. You may have experienced some change already. This one, especially because it's in the past, and but you're going to have change everywhere in your life. Okay, so It looks like there was a meeting about money, okay, and you were looking to make more money, have more money, increase your money, maybe your what do they call that, liquid finances, stuff that you can just use and get to, and but so I feel like you could be talking, you could have been, because this is past, you could have had a meeting to change your financial situation in some way, okay? Because I think you want access to more of your money. You either want to be making more money or start charging more for your service or something like that. But there seems to be some sort of meeting, and you could be, this could be a partnership too. You know, you could have a partnership and you're making changes financially, having talks, or we're having talks, negotiations too. It seems like there was some sort of negotiations. um the negotiations could have something to do with this agreement as well, this contract up here above you. And it's something that is really that I think you want personally. Okay. In your surprise, wow, you have two of spades, four of spades, three of clubs. So this is interesting because, and you don't expect this. Okay. So this is separation. Okay. When you go your separate ways from somebody because of some sort of disagreement, and there obviously has been one already, right? And this is having a lot of doubt, torn apart, not knowing which way to go, which way to think about it, and having a bit of a, you know um um kind of your thorn in your side still a little bit about it. So you're kind of stuck in this limbo mode after the separation, right? But the three of clubs is about working on something. It's about hard work and perseverance and putting time and energy into something that's important to you. Okay. I think that you're going to work on this reading is a big time about some business dealings that you're doing here and this relationship in your life, whoever it is. Okay. Um, yeah. So I think you're wanting to do some repairing, or they are, or you both are. I'm sure you miss each other or something, but because it's showing up a lot in the reading. But it looks like there's changes in every area of your life, your ambition and creative process, in your relationships, in some sort of financial situation here, and also this particular relationship. So, anyway, let's get some clarification. I'll take a couple of tarot cards for you. We have the Sun and Moon Tarot, and if we're just at the end of that full moon, coming into Mercury at retrograde. Saturn has just moved into Pisces for the next 2 to 3 years. I don't know the exact dates, but it's quite a while. So, whew. But any restrictions you may feel right now, like right now, um, are going to dissipate as this week goes on. You're going to see things, barriers start to fall away. And in your thoughts, in your, you know, communications, perhaps in things that you're trying to make happen, things that you're trying to move forward, get going. You know what I mean? Because I think you do want change. It's everywhere in your reading. There's five. You got all four fives, every single one of them. You know, every single one. Oh, so this is interesting. I like this. So here we have the Knight of Cups. And it's interesting because you have the Jack of Cups here too, right? The Jack of Cups, or the Knight of Cups, I should say, All the knights are on a goal. Hi, Anna. They usually fulfill their goal. They do it because they have a lot of energy and they're very focused, and this particular night is focused on expressing their feelings, explaining themselves, telling someone they love them or whatever. They're heading to this person and they want to express themselves. I think you or they really, and especially if one of the other one is a water sign, they want to express themselves. They would like to talk, to communicate. Perhaps they would like you to express yourself. I don't know, but this is um, action about your emotions, taking action on your emotions, how you feel. Maybe you'll write it out or they'll write it out first before you make the contact, to figure out what it is you're feeling. Sometimes we're mad and we don't know why, right? So we got to figure that out first and then we can, what do you call, articulate it. Okay. You got another night here. So the night of, oh, the Knight of Pentacles as well. The Knight of Pentacles moves slowly toward healing, to filling in those empty spots, those vacant spots again, start putting the puzzle back together, right? Um, but anyhow, let me start at the beginning here. Oh, very interesting. So, first of all, you have the chariot. And the chariot is, it's interesting because I'm feeling it all over this reading, chariot energy, actually. And although chariot is victorious, you are going to be victorious over this. I knew you would with the Three of Clubs here working things out. But the chariot is we're feeling or acting in two different ways. We're being pulled this way and we're being pulled this way. And as far as relationship goes, we love this person, but we're really ticked off, that they didn't respect us or they, didn't give us enough time or, whatever. And so sometimes the dark side reacts, right? Even though you have all this love for this person. And so, it comes out and, claws at, and so you want to fix this. So we get these two minds trying to think as one and sensibly and calmly and working towards solution, because the chariot needs to move. It's on wheels. It's got to go. And, but it's got to go in one direction. It can't go that way and that way at the same time. You know what I mean? You got to pick one and focus on it. And I know that you're confused right now. It's hard to see because there's you and the distance here, right? There's distance because there's confusion. There's communication breakdown in some way, and like I said, like feeling two different ways about something, right? And I think just give it a little more time because the tower is coming and the tower is going to break you free from this. And I got to tell you, don't be afraid because I think in your particular situation, Aries, the tower is breaking you free from the train of thought. Okay. So your train of thought could be, they don't respect me, or your train of thought could be, I don't get enough time, or I'm not getting what I was promised, or something like that. Okay. And, um, and the thing is that not all of that is true. You're just so darn mad. You're just so darn mad. And you're like, oh, they disrespect me and that's it. And that's it. But your other half of your mind, your love part of yourself, knows that they weren't that bad. I really reacted to this, or they really reacted maybe both, okay? And so it could also bring up topics that were possibly under the surface for a while that were bothering you. And now, when this eruption happens, everything comes out, right? But I might have needed to, because there was some sort of confusion, I think. I think there was things unsaid, like, because that's what the tower, it brings it all up. But the great thing about this is that now you can begin healing. I got to tell you a story. I remember when my son was a kid, and we lived in a semi-detached, and my son was about 3 at the time. And there was a young couple, same age as me, and they had also a 3-year-old, or around the same age as my son, and they would play together, him and this little boy, because we shared a backyard. And they would get into arguments, and they would fight over a toy or something like that, and then the crying would start, and this mom and me would both run out and solve it. And we did this so often, we got tired of it. And we said, you know what? I think we should just let them go at it, solve it themselves. And they did. Oh boy, did they have a little fight. And they were just snarling and crying, and they got it over, and they were best friends for months, months and months. Didn't fight over toys, didn't cry, having crying fits. They hashed it out. They hashed it out, and they needed to. I'm not saying go punch don't go punch your friend. But these are 3-year-olds. How much damage were they going to really do? You know. But there was something building. There was something building there, right? And so that's what the tower does. It just gets it out. And now it's like, whew, I feel so much better, right? We don't want it to happen that way in a tower thing, but sometimes it does, and it needs to, right? The important thing is that now you have the Knight of Pentacles, and you're able to move slowly toward healing, toward building something new, something better from the lessons that you learned. You realize you're not happy the way it is, and so in the Knight of Pentacles, but he's on the slowest moving animal there is. So this is going to go slow to build it back up, whatever it is here, to what it was before. Okay. And that's okay. That's okay. You don't want to go back into yesterday and, expect everything to be, because it won't be the same. You're different now. You've grown, you've went through this experience, and you're better, actually. You're better. But you're going to fill in these pieces of the puzzle again slowly, now knowing each other on a way deeper level. Okay? Way deeper level. Perhaps for some time there was a superficial part of the relationship, and so now this has been flushed out. Okay, been flushed out, because at this time you have cut something away, but it allows for a new horizon, a new beginning, a fresh start, and it's really good. It's really good. So I don't know. Oh yeah, yeah, it's true, eh? And if we resist it, the tower is about us resisting what we need to do. And so we put it off, and we put it off, and finally it can't be put off any longer, and it goes pew, it's pew. But it's good. It's a good thing. It I really like in this tower, actually, I never noticed it before, but in this tower, there is the symbol from the Hanged Man, okay? And being stuck in a cocoon, just hanging there in this cocoon, gestating, waiting for your rebirth. You want to fly away. You want to break free from this situation, whatever it is, you know, in the mind and the heart and the, you know, and it's interesting that that's there because you're just about to, and the butterfly comes out, you know, new life. You're able to express yourself, be yourself, you know, both of you. This is much, much better. It's a much freer, you know, relationship. I love it. Ah, God, I'm feeling a little the club. Spirals of manifestation. This is amazing, beautiful, and fantastic. So I see this, you know, as a, well, for one thing, it's a spark of light. And the other thing is I see it as the sun just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. You know, it's expansion and success. 18, which is a nine. They're talking about nines a lot lately. Nines. Okay. This oracle brings you a message about the perfect synchronicities that are taking place in your life. You may have started to notice these already. When we live from the heart, honor um, honor our creative center and choose unlikely but loving geez, about it, rebellious ways to be in the world. We will begin to notice synchronicity every day. It's as though the universe is speaking to us intimately on all matters, which of course it is. It reminds you that there is no point of rushing to the bus stop. If you are way too early, you're just wasting your time. Better to live your life at a more appropriate pace and get there at the right time. You know, that's what this Page of Pentacles is talking about. Okay? Take your time because you are making, creating something of quality. You know, pentacles are about quality as well, right? Um, So you don't need the anxiety that comes from rushing towards your destiny. Try not to worry quite so much about the future. You will attract what you need and need so much more enjoyably if you relax and then deal with the here and the now. Remember, too, that your life path is unfolding in harmony with the paths of others. That's interesting. You will meet with each other for the greatest benefit when you trust in the flow of the one great creative spiral upon which this galaxy spins. Everything is ultimately in harmony with everything else to fulfill the great big content creative intent of the supreme creative force of love. You're included in that. Lucky. So it's interesting, eh? Um, it says you're in the midst of a spiral manifestation. Something is coming into being, even if you think it's further away than ever before. I love that because that's what it feels like with the other things that are happening in your life, the moon, you know, the tower, and you're thinking, oh, geez, and so it's actually bringing you closer. You know, it's bringing you closer. I love that it says that. How amazing it will seem when what you have been dreaming of falls into place. Suddenly, what you have been thinking of creating will plonk into your reality, seemingly out of nowhere, because it's just around the bend, just out of view of the spiral of manifestation. You could not see it coming. In truth, it was coming to you all along. See, all this is meant to happen, eh? It's all meant to happen, and this is bringing something more beautiful. You know, like I said, when you emerge from the cocoon, you were a caterpillar. You know, you didn't see the full view, and that the butterfly sees everything all around. Do you know what I mean? In a totally different experience, totally different perception, right? So, so cool. Really, really nice. I'm going to get you an affirmation and I'll add it to the description. I've got one in there now, but it's not the one I've handpicked for you. I love it. Life is simple, easy, and effortless. And that's the way it can be. It can be simple, easy, and effortless. If we don't push or tug, right? We just let it fall into place and let it flow, right? I'm gonna grab you one more. Just one more. Hi, Emily. And hi, Jennifer. I give myself time and permission to heal. So that's really important too. And that's also what this Knight of Pentacles is about, a healing. He's on a healing journey. He's growing. And because the Knight of Pentacles feels vulnerable, moving towards something, they feel like not exactly confident. And that's okay. That's okay. Because I think that with the because you're getting validation here somewhere along the way. I think that you're going to be able to feel stronger and more confident and trust and all that as you go. It will grow. Okay, it will grow. So that's really nice. Great reading, Aries. Happy birthday and have a great month. I'd love to hear if this resonates for you. Of course, I always love to hear, you know. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye now.